The reason your Facebook ads are not working may be because Meta is reaching way too many people who already know about your brand. But did you know that you can control that? You can actually set up reporting so that you can understand and make sure you're reaching enough cold people, brand new eyeballs that are making it to your website. In case we haven't met, hello, I'm Jenny, CEO of Ads Uncorked. We generated over $10 million for our Shopify clients last year with Facebook, Instagram, Google, and TikTok ads. Let's go ahead and dive into audience segmenting, one of the easiest things that you can set up that will provide a lot of insight to you. In this tutorial, I'll show you how to set up audience segmenting and just a quick overview of what it is. Take a look at this campaign for one of our clients. You can see that we are able to have visibility on the number of new people seeing her ads, those who are existing customers, as well as those who are engaged. Engaged meaning that they've interacted with her on Instagram, Facebook, whatever parameters we set up. These are people who are already somewhat warm to the brand. So through this breakdown, you can see exactly how much money is spent on acquiring new traffic versus retargeting to people who already know the brand. So when you are an ads manager, first thing that you're going to do is come on over here to the left-hand side under advertising settings. Now, if you don't have advertising settings here, you can open up all tools and find it there as well. Next thing that you're going to do is click on audience segments down here. Now, as you can see, you have the option to click on either engaged audience or existing customers. In this example, I'll go ahead and do an existing customer. You click it, drop it on down, click on create a custom audience. So now is where you'll have the option to go ahead and upload an email list of people who have purchased from you. Now, when you click on that, you'll have the option to go ahead and upload a customer list. This is your email list. You can upload from your website. So if you have your Pixel connected and it's been on there for a while, you can upload purchasers that way. In this example, I'm going to go ahead and do the customer list of past purchasers. Now, what it'll give you the option to do is to go ahead and either download a file template, you can import from MailChimp. Honestly, I just like doing a CSV export from wherever the email list lives. So we'll click on next. This is simply showing you that you'll have an opportunity to put in their email, their phone number, their name, any identifying features that you'd like. So I clicked on next. Then what I'll do is I will go ahead and grab my CSV and drop and drag it here. And then you can name this anything you'd like, such as past purchasers as of the last, whatever you'd like to do, 365 days, whatever it is that you've exported. Next, Meta will go ahead and show you what it was able to track, so that it was able to track in certain people's email addresses. And if you click on this, it will also tell you action needed. Now, you don't need to match every single field that's in here, but when you click on this, it will show you what they weren't able to match. So they might not have been able to understand what was a zip code or what was a city. So you'll just go ahead and make sure that you select the proper column that describes what each of these are. Click import and create, and you are all finished. When you're done with that, you will go back to the screen and you can now create an engaged audience. Reminder that we already created an existing customer audience, but now we can do an engaged audience. So for engaged, think of anybody who knows of your brand already. It'd be really helpful to know, understand, okay, are we reaching people who have seen us on Instagram, on Facebook, who have been to our website but haven't purchased? So what you can do is, again, if you have a customer list, you can upload that. But typically for my clients, what we're doing is we're clicking on website. From here, what you'll be able to do is select, you can do all web visitors, or you could do specifically if you wanted to drill down even further to people who have visited specific web pages, you can. But I would typically do all web visitors within, and you can change this to any kind of window that you'd like. If you would like to make sure that this is people who have visited your website but have not purchased from you, then you can go ahead and click on exclude people. When you do that, you could actually exclude people who have hit certain website pages of yours. So for example, a purchase confirmation thank you page, if you have something like that. Otherwise, you can handle that in your ad targeting too. So anyway, you'll go ahead and you will name this. So we can do all web visitors, last 180 days. Once you click save, you'll also have an option to come back. You can do this all over again if you want to reach people or understand who you've reached through, let's say, shopping, because the Instagram and Meta Shop, it's very popular these days. If you click on that, then you'll have an option for either Facebook page or Instagram account. And I just have mine pulled in here as an example. And I can understand who is in the group of people who visited my Facebook page within the last 180 days. Again, you would name it something like Facebook page engagers last 180 days. And when you click create audience, from today moving forward is where you'll be able to do that audience segmentation that I showed you at the very beginning of this. If you need a quick refresher, when you're in Ads Manager, what you'll do is you'll click on right here, breakdown, and then you'll click on audience segments. And again, today moving forward, you can now see how many people were new to your brand, how many people were existing, and how many people were engaged. What I really like to make sure is that Meta is not feeding out most entirely to my existing and my engaged, because it is important to retarget to them. We, of course, need to keep top of mind. We know that people need multiple touch points, but I don't want to spend most of my ad budget on that. I have to bring in new people to the brand in order for brands to grow. So just know that within your audience targeting is where you can play with excluding past purchasers if you need to do anything like that, if you see that this is spending out not quite the way that you'd like it. If you enjoyed this free video tutorial, I know you will absolutely love Facebook Ads in a Weekend, which is the course that I designed to get you up and running literally this weekend with your Facebook and Instagram ads. If you are a Shopify store who is completely overwhelmed with what kind of ads to set up, what should they look like, how do I do this? This is the answer that you've been looking for. The strategies that I used to bring in over $10 million for our Shopify clients last year, it is encompassed here in this course. I'm continually adding new videos, especially when I have requests from course purchasers of new concepts that they would like added to it. So go ahead, check it out.